The chemicals of life. Hello everyone, welcome back to Omid Media. Please stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment for future topics. Have you ever wondered what we are made of? The bodies of all living things are made of many different kinds of chemicals. Most of our bodies are made up of water. We also contain carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. These substances are what our cells are made of. Each of them is vital for life. Water. In most organisms, almost 80% of the body is made up of water. We have seen that cytoplasm is a solution of many different substances in water. The spaces between our cells are also filled with a watery liquid. Inside every living organism, chemical reactions are going on all the time. These reactions are called metabolism. Metabolic reactions can only take place if the chemicals which are reacting are dissolved in water. Water is an important solvent. This is one reason why water is so important to living organisms. If their cell dry out, the reaction stops and the organism dies. Water is also needed for other reasons. For example, plasma, the liquid part of blood, contains a lot of water, so that substances like glucose can dissolve in it. These dissolved substances are transported around the body. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates include starches and sugars. Their molecules contain three kinds of atom: carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. A carbohydrate molecule has about twice as many hydrogen atoms as carbon or oxygen atoms. Sugars. The simplest kinds of carbohydrates are the simple sugars or monosaccharides. Glucose is a simple sugar. A glucose molecule is made up of 6 carbon atoms joined in a ring, with the hydrogen and oxygen atoms pointing out from and into the ring. Although they contain many atoms, simple sugar molecules are very small. They are soluble in water and they taste sweet. If two simple sugar molecules join together, a larger molecule called a complex sugar or disaccharide is made. Two examples of complex sugars are sucrose, the sugar we use in hot drinks or on breakfast cereal for example, and maltose, malt sugar. Like simple sugars, they are soluble in water and they taste sweet. Polysaccharides. If many simple sugars join together, a very large molecule called a polysaccharide is made. Some polysaccharide molecules contain thousands of sugar molecules joined together in a long chain. The cellulose of plant cell walls is a polysaccharide, and so is starch, which is often found inside plant cells. Animal cells often contain a polysaccharide called glycogen. Most polysaccharides are insoluble and they do not taste sweet. Functions of carbohydrates. Now, carbohydrates have 6 major functions within the body. Number 1, providing energy and regulation of blood glucose. Number 2, sparing the use of proteins for energy. Number 3, breakdown of fatty acids and preventing ketosis. Number 4, biological recognition processes. Number 5, flavor and sweeteners. And number 6, dietary fiber. Fats. Fats or lipids. Fats are also known as lipids. Like carbohydrates, fats contain only 3 kinds of atoms: carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. A fat molecule is made up of 4 smaller molecules joined together. One of these are called glycerol. Attached to the glycerol are 3 long molecules called fatty acids. Fats are insoluble in water, and fats that are liquid at room temperature are called oils. Functions of fats. 1. Fats provide energy. 2. Fats carry soluble vitamins. 3. Supply essential fatty acids. 4. Protect and support organs and bones. 5. Insulate from cold. And 6. Provide satiety after meals. Proteins. Protein molecules contain some kinds of atoms which carbohydrates and fats do not. As well as carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, they also contain nitrogen and small amounts of sulfur. Like polysaccharides, protein molecules are made of long chains of smaller molecules joined end to end. These smaller molecules are called amino acids. There are about 20 different kinds of amino acids. Any of these 20 can be joined together in any order to make a protein molecule. Each protein is made of molecules with amino acids in precise order. Even a small difference in the order of amino acids make a difference in proteins. So there are millions of different proteins which could be made. Functions of proteins. 1. Protein is vital in the maintenance of body tissue, including development and repair. 2. Protein is the major source of energy. 3. Protein is involved in the creation of some hormones, help control body functions that involve the interaction of several organs, and help regulate cell growth. 4. Protein produces enzymes that increase the rate of chemical reactions in the body. DNA. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. DNA is the chemical that makes up our genes and chromosomes. It is the material that we inherit from our parents, which gives us many of our characteristics. It is made of 2 long strands, each with a series of bases arranged along it. The bases on the 2 strands are held together by bonds, forming crosslinks. The 2 strands then twist together into a kind of a spiral called a helix. The sequence of the bases in our DNA provides a code that is used to determine the kinds of proteins that are made in our cells. This, in turn, determines how our cells, tissues, and organs develop. The sequence determines that you are human and not a tree, as well as many other personal characteristics such as hair color and your blood group. Functions of DNA. 1. Stores genetic information. 2. Maintains growth and repair. 3. Controls all cellular activities. 4. Contains protein codes. And 5. Ensures each daughter cell and gamete receives exact genetic information. Okay guys, that is it for today's video. If you liked it, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment for future topics. Until next time.